Ever since the announcement of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, a lot of fake leaks have surfaced, getting people's hopes up, only to eventually let them down. Why are these fake leaks a good thing, and what can we take from them as a positive? Let's take a look and see. How's it going, guys? I am Lupus, and welcome to my channel. For those guys who've been with me for a while on my other channel, thank you guys for coming out to show me some support, and I hope you guys will stick around for a little while. Even though this may not be quite what you guys are used to, it'll still be the same quality videos by the same person, so hopefully you guys will enjoy. For those guys who are new to my channel, welcome to my new channel, Lupus Live. I hope you guys like Pokemon. I hope you guys like well-made videos, because that's pretty much all I'm going to be putting out on this channel. And as I said at the beginning of this video, today I would like to cover some of these fake leaks that have been surfacing over the past couple weeks after the announcement of Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. So the first thing I would like to go over are the supposed leaked starter Pokemon from some fake leaked Koro leaks. That's a lot of leaks in one sentence, but a lot of people have speculated on whether or not these are real leaks from Koro or if they are fake leaks, and I think the general consensus at this point is that they are not real, which is a shame because everybody pretty much agrees that they do look really good. There's a lot more information on these leaks other than the starter Pokemon, but the starter Pokemon are definitely the main focus of it, and that's what pretty much everybody cares about more than anything else. And as you can see by looking at them, they do look very cool. The designs are definitely very Ken Sugimori style, and they definitely have that trio that you see at the beginning of the games that makes it hard to decide which one you want to go with, because all three of them look pretty cool in their own respect and own ways, and I'm sure depending on who you are, you might have a different opinion on which one looks the coolest. And a lot of starter Pokemon in the last couple generations have not really effectively done that like they used to. I think the last generation, in my opinion, that really made it hard to decide which one of the three you wanted to pick was Generation 4 in Sinnoh, because Empoleon, Torterra, and Infernape were all really cool Pokemon to eventually be able to get, and choosing which one of those starters you wanted to go with was a big decision. And I hope that Sun and Moon in the end does have some starter Pokemon that have that same feel to them. Even though they're probably going to be extremely different than these if these are fake, they will still hopefully have that same feel of all of them being cool in their own respect, making it so that even after the game is over, you still want to try and go on the global trading system and collect them all, because they have pretty sweet designs. Now, I know that it may be disappointing that these are not real, however, there are some positive things we can take away from looking at them. Obviously, the designs are very well made, and it's really cool that somebody came up with concepts for what looks like to be almost legit Pokemon starters. And what I actually encourage a lot of you guys to do is start making up your own concepts. What I'm going to do right now is bring up some actual higher resolution quality images of these fake starters, and then compare them to the starters from the Kalos region, and just show you how well made they are in comparison. Keep in mind, these high-res ones that I've created are just me redrawing out the designs that were on the original leaks, because I wanted to give you guys a better look at them, because I know a lot of people on YouTube have not been able to do that at this point. So here's a better look at what they look like, and comparing them to the previous starters, the design is very reminiscent of what we might expect to see. So whoever made these is extremely talented. I very much encourage you guys to start creating your own designs, and what I went ahead and done here is I created my own design of a starter that we could potentially see, even though we obviously won't, because this is my own concept and design. But this is the feel that seeing these leaked starter Pokemon gave me. It made me want to design my own, just like whoever might have designed these. And the one that I have here is obviously a koala starter Pokemon. I call it Coal-Ala. So it's a pretty cool little idea. I like the design of it, and I think that a lot of people should be doing this at this point, because who knows, Game Freak might see some of our designs and might end up taking little hints here and there and incorporating them into their own designs. Who knows what might happen if you actually put yourself out there with it. The second thing I would like to take a look at is the supposed list of all the Pokemon we could expect to see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. What somebody actually ended up doing was they said they had a friend who was involved and they sketched out all the designs or something, or rather, they might have been working at Game Freak. I can't remember what the actual story was, but essentially they drew out each and every Pokemon we can expect to see, put their names, put their typing, and all that sort of jazz. And while this does seem extremely fake at first glance, you see it and you're like, why do I even care? This is obviously not real. If you look at it a little bit more in depth, it does hold some realism to it, because when the original Pokemon games were coming out, there was the prototype art of what Weedle would look like, what Torchic would look like, all these like prototype drawings of previous generations that came out. They were extremely sketchy and changed a whole lot. And what this actually does here is it basically copies that style of that really sketched down real fast ideas of what the Pokemon might look like, which makes this leak a little bit more realistic. It makes it seem a little bit more real just because this style kind of reminds you of that pre-alpha versions of what the Pokemon could have ended up looking like. And they're really cool little designs, really cool concepts, really cool pairings of certain typings, and they definitely seem like if this were to be real, that would be really awesome. Now, obviously, this one and the previous one do not add up. The starter Pokemon in this list are not the same as the starter Pokemon in the other. So either both of these are fake, which is more than likely the truth, or one is real and one is fake. And what I actually believe happened with this list right here is an artist on DeviantArt actually came out and admitted to making it. So I'm pretty sure that this is 100% at this point confirmed to be fake. And even though it is fake, just like the last thing, it's really cool to think about all these potential ideas. At this point, it gets me even more excited to see what the final versions of all these Pokemon are actually going to be, and I know a lot of you guys probably have a similar feeling as far as that goes. So if you guys have any ideas for what Pokemon you guys would actually like to see become a reality in Pokemon Sun and Moon, then please create them, put them on the internet, link them to me in the description. I would love to see them, and who knows, at some point, if this channel gets big enough, I would love to start making top 5 and top 10 fake concepts for Pokemon we could see in upcoming games. That is all for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to hear your opinions on the topic in the comment section down below. But as always, this has been Lupus, and remember, stay gold.